Hello and welcome to this video demonstration of the new features and enhancements for XPA version 10. This video will highlight the key features in this version. We recommend you refer to the written release notes for a complete listing of all new features and enhancements. The most significant change has been to the Exceed report engine, which is what drives your financial statements. This new version offers significantly improved performance in running job streams, and it separates Exceed report generation from Excel, allowing you the opportunity to output directly to PDF or XPS file formats as an alternative to Excel spreadsheets. Exceed 10 still requires an installation of Excel, but we are pleased to inform you that we are now Office 2013 compliant. The default upon upgrading will continue to use Excel as your preferred output option. Other features covered in this video include a refreshed look and feel, new reports available in the report selector, and improvements to chart mapping. In line with Reckon APS's safe approach to product upgrades, we have allowed users to run versions 9 and 10 of Exceed in tandem. This will allow any clients with custom sheets additional time to bring them up to date, while still being able to generate reports as required. New settings in Joe Rights and System and User Settings, or subs, allow administrators to choose which version of Exceed users will be able to access, as well as which format to export the final reports to. For example, a firm using Exceed 10 could decide to have all reports printed directly to PDF with no ability to alter the figures or disclosures in the accounts. More details on how this is done can be found in the release notes. Before enabling Exceed 10 for all end users, we recommend the champion users review version 10 for themselves to ensure any custom sheets have been successfully converted and there are no issues with your operating environment. Running a job stream using Exceed 10 is not noticeably different from before. The process for running the job stream remains the same, with the exception of a tick box to select whether or not Exceed 10 should be used to run the report. Before using Exceed 10 to run reports from XPA, you will need to upgrade your sheets to the latest version, which have been designed to be compatible with Microsoft Excel 2013. This can be done via the Exceed 10 ribbon by clicking the Upgrade button. Using the wizard, you can upgrade all your sheets, including custom sheets, to the new format. Please consult the release notes for more detail on how to do this. Once inside an Exceed workbook, two things are immediately noticeable: a brand new ribbon and, a new addition for this version, a task pane. Starting off with the ribbon, the first thing you notice is that it is much more detailed than before. The ribbon is split up into sections: Job, Edit, Data Import, Service, and Tools, and provides easier access to Exceed's functions than previous versions. These functions can be used when writing custom reports or generating work papers with XPA data built in. Menus or dialogues activated by the buttons in the ribbon will come up in the task pane. Speaking of the task pane, here it is. The options in the pane mirror those in the ribbon, and the navigation buttons on top of the pane allow easy movement between sections. We anticipate that the enhancements to Exceed will encourage more users to take advantage of the ability to create custom reports and work papers. Most, if not all, users are familiar with our normal job streams used to generate financial statements. But the ability to use Exceed to generate management reporting tools and self-reconciling work papers is lesser known, and now much easier to use in the new version of Exceed. Here is an example of a work paper that can be prepared using the Exceed functionality. As you can see, the highlighted cells have been populated using data pulled in from XPA. This data comes from a tab we have inserted called APS Data or Trial Balance. The trial balance sheet has been populated using the Exceed Formula Builder. This builder helps to ensure that Exceed is pulling the correct values out of XPA. As an example, we will generate an accounts value year-to-date function under interest received. list of available exceed formulas is shown in the builder. Once you've selected the function that you wish to use, another screen will pop up showing you which accounts, year or period you would like to set. This formula builder works much the same as the normal Excel. To import data or refresh data, you can select the Data Import Sheet function. APS data is a sheet automatically generated by our Workpaper Management module and is automatically populated based on data in Central Console. This sheet also includes the XPA ledger ID, which is used to trace the data required. As you can see here, the purpose of this workpaper is to reconcile cash at bank. The exceed functions in the sheet ensure that the latest balance as per XPA is always used for the reconciliation. To assist with support calls, there is now a function to send the last job file created to support. This file, with the extension XFJ, is saved on your local machine and can be emailed as an attachment to Rec and Support in order to assist us in replicating your issue. Please ensure that this file is attached with your support query to get the quickest possible outcome from Rec and Support. You can also use this function to rerun the last job created. Moving on from Exceed, we can now see the second enhancement we will cover in this video, being the general refresh of the user interface. As you can see, the whole console has an updated visual theme, and some program icons have been updated. For example, the Rec and Accounts icon, in line with our company's rebranding. There is also now a button to access the Recent Files menu, directly from the toolbar. Activity by Entry Type Report. This report can be used to break out the movement in an account by its different entries. This is particularly useful when combined with the Data Import function, or our upcoming module Sync Direct. Say, for example, you have imported your client's transaction data from their desktop software. You could use to label these transactions as bank transactions in XPA, and then enter your own year-end adjustments as journals. This means that once the year-end accounts have been finalized, it is easy to separate your entries from the client's figures and forward adjusting year-end journals. This is only a small tweak, but one that can be extremely useful. Chart mapping. In XPA 10, we now allow the importing of transactions through chart mapping to be flagged as automatic reversal entries. Based on client feedback, we have also made the following changes to the auto import of charts function. Charts are no longer automatically imported into the chart mapping toolbox. Also, there is an import icon on the toolbar to import the selected XPA ledger's chart of accounts. Please note that the chart of accounts is still automatically updated each time chart mapping is opened or the ledger is opened within chart mapping. That concludes our video on the new features and enhancements in XPA version 10. Please consult the release notes for further information, and please do not hesitate to contact your Rec and APS consultant or customer relationship manager should you wish to upgrade to XPA 10.